Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. And should I say, welcome to another episode of the RTG today. Happy Sunday. I had loads of content ready for you. So I thought, hey, why not give you a double upload on this fine Sunday evening? Hope you enjoy. If you feel like, you know, supporting the channel, 3,000 likes would be amazing. Smash the thumbs up. And of course, don't forget that you can always press that subscribe button if you're new. Thank you for 511,000 subscribers. So it's literally August, and you're watching a FIFA video in August, which must mean you're still interested in FIFA in August, which I am too, because it's actually a really fun time to be on the game right now. It's a good laugh because there's loads of SBCs and stuff to do. Quite a nice grind on at the moment. But we, of course, need to carry on with some Weekend League. I'm literally 2-1, and I needed... Like, this was the first weekend, right? Where because of all the milestones, like the draft stuff, the 85 times 10 pack grind in the SBC section, it was the first time I woke up on a Saturday morning thinking, you know what? I actually can't be bothered to do the Weekend League. And that's not like me, because normally, right, I've told you guys, I don't care about other game modes. Foot Champs is where I like to be, because it gives me a chance to actually use that main squad that I've been putting together. And I still sort of feel that, but yeah, it was the first time that I'd woken up on the weekend thinking, you know what, I'm not that... I could just sit and play draft all day and I'd be happy. And I think that's simply because there are extra awards available, you know, getting the milestone stuff done for the draft, and also just... because drafts are free. So, yeah, I'll carry on doing some of them off camera. And I did get stuck into the Weekend League. And, I mean, this is still Friday during the day content, I think, considering we're only 2-1. When I go 3-1 up here and he gets a red card, he does just dashboard his Xbox. I'm not surprised, really. So I can take a nice, quick victory there. So that brings me up to 3-1. We can go straight on into the next game. This Prem team has actually felt really quite good. I hope they continue actually to do specific league ones, because I don't even know what my main team would be anymore. Right? Because I've got so many great players from all the main leagues that I hope they choose like Serie A or Bundesliga or Ligue 1, because I've got some cracking players from all of them, to be honest, as has pretty much everybody else on the game right now. But yeah, it's actually quite nice that you get the extra red player picks along the way, because some people just put them all into an Ultimate Footies upgrade, and I respect that as well. It's quite fun. It's like a for the content kind of sacrifice that is, and we'll get one of those done over the next couple of days of the content. Don't you worry, you'll see. And then some people save them to go into, I don't know, like the icon player pick, maybe a specific icon. One thing I haven't looked at just yet, and it is because over the next couple of days, I'm sure you'll see, like tomorrow, I think I've got an icon pick for you. I think the day after that, we might have got Dybala done. Like, there's a lot of SBCs being completed. But one thing I haven't done, which I really should look at, is potentially seeing what it's like to do like the Ronaldinho SBC. I know he's over 3 million, but with this constant grind of the 85 times 10, I wonder if it's potentially possible. So I'll seriously consider that. And I'm recording this video 3:30 on Sunday afternoon. So I don't know what the 6 PM content was. Sunday is sometimes Icon Day. So if there's by a miracle they've released a Zidane moments, then I think I would look at potentially grinding out him if he was cheaper than Ronaldinho, for example. Because yeah, man, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? You know, we've used him over the last couple of days in draft. Really enjoy him. Love Ronaldinho as well. Cruyff, Maradona, all very good players in the draft. So potentially we go for one last big player. We could also maybe pack them. I've got to go and do my icon moments player pick after this video, which should be quite fun. I've been saving that, waiting to have a go at that and seeing what it's like. So you'll see that tomorrow. Oh man, imagine we just get Zidane in that. Oh, that'd be class. But anyway, 3-2 up in this game, and my opponent manages to get back 3-3. It's going to be a tough game when there's been 6 goals scored and you're level, right? And you know he had a bunch of good players. I was definitely struggling, but Neymar and Natal linking up very nicely here, and just some solid dribbling from the Brazilian, like really nice left stick dribbling, just got me past the defender at that point. But I couldn't quite handle Lukaku, and like even here, I mean that's annoying. I should have just cleared it, and yet I ran it into Lukaku, who was on the floor, who then got up quicker than Sergio Ramos could react, and I concede from it. But 85 minutes on the clock, Ronaldo's there. He's there to stick the winning goal into the back of the net. I love this man so much. I think he's also under 1 million coins now, which if he is, you guys need to jump on that, because that is I think he's the best card on their game. Like him and Neymar joint for me. They're like the best strike partnership that I've used. I'm alongside like probably Moments R9 and stuff, which I haven't had the pleasure of using. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, he does get a goal back right at the end. It doesn't matter though. It was literally the whistle was about to go as soon as I kicked off. So I get a 6-5 victory. And that brings me up to 5 wins. We're 5-1. So after losing the first game of our weekend league this weekend, we can at least say we've gone on a little 5-game win streak. And hopefully let's continue that, right? So this guy's obviously doing the Prem thing as well. I would also say that maybe this is someone that started an Ultimate Team challenge in the last month, because he has a lot of them sort of like entry level players that we've been unlocking from objectives and stuff. So yeah, a nice team though. Like it shows you how quickly you can get back into Ultimate Team if you have started up recently. I go 1-0 up. Neymar is then able to. I think I actually nutmeg him. Did I properly nutmeg him there? It'll be one of the first times ever I've actually nutmegged from the directional nutmeg. But yeah, Neymar with the rainbow flick on the knee, lovely volley. Hey, you'll have to see it. I don't just do the directional nutmegs all the time. I mean, quite a lot of the time, but not all the time. Mbappe then gets through here. Just needs to stay ahead of that defender. Oh, you shouldn't have moved your goalie so early, mate. That left me with a very clear near post goal. Hey, we love it. So we're 4-0 up at halftime. This one's going to be a win. It's going our way. I'm playing good FIFA, and I'm in the mood to continue going on a win streak so that I can get my first of the extra player picks in this episode in literally a couple of games time. That's what I want, right? However, my opponent was like, you know what? I don't like that you're 4-0 up, and I don't know whether he passed the controller to his brother or something. Who knows? But he definitely came into it a little bit more. So I was like, all right, maybe I've taken my foot off the gas a little bit. Maybe I need to just pile that pressure on somewhat and reinstate my lead by a goal or two. And I got a 5th goal, but the ball just sort of magnetized to this guy, and he managed to get another one. So I'm going to have to get another one again. And it drops to that man, Atal. Oof, look at the power behind that little half volley there. Yeah, it gives me a lovely, 6-3 win. GG's though. That was a fun match. My opponent, I genuinely thought he was going to get back into it then in the second half. So GG's to you, bro. Anyway, into the next game we go. Another Prem meta squad. And he has got 3 icons to just finish that squad out. We've got Moments Schmeichel, Moments Stevie G, and then also Moments Kaká, someone who I'm quite interested in. And you could potentially be seeing on the RTG. I mean, if we get him in the player pick, I'll be more than happy. He's not that much of an expensive player anymore. We can literally afford him. But if I was to get him in an icon player pick, I'd actually be probably really happy. Anyone Brazilian is just a dub in my opinion. Foden's got the left foot of the gods. Sometimes it just feels like Messi. It really does. He's great. But sometimes there are limitations. Certain people can defend better, and at some points I need to use a 5-star skiller. So that's when I'll just bring Ronaldo on instead. But as you can see in this one, Foden again, look at that left foot. Sometimes it works. People give you the space sometimes to take those shots. Other matches, you're just getting AI block constantly. So what you have to do from there is utilize the directional nutmeg and the 5-star skilling, running scoop turns and stuff, which I'm particularly good at, I guess, because I've sort of done it quite a lot. Yeah, my opponent gets back to winning ways with the goal from Alessandrini there. I knock it out wide to Alan St. Maximin, who I genuinely thought was going to be offside, but I guess he wasn't. And then from the resulting corner, we can rise like a salmon with that man Ronaldo. Yeah, he's done the business for me there to get me back in the game. But my opponent's on the run again, this time with Romelu Lukaku. He turns, knocks it inside. Actually, he's going to cut back and shoot again. Summer stars Lukaku, man. He breaks the physics of the game with the way that he can move so quickly for such a big man. But we're not done that yet either. We're not going to lose this one. Neymar's going to step up to get the 4-all equaliser, take me into extra time. And despite having less possession, I've actually created more chances. So, you know, I'd put money on myself winning this game. Plus, I already have watched it because I played it at the time, so I know exactly what's going to happen. But anyway, Ronaldo just holds that ball up so well for an on-running Atal, and I can get the goal from there. And I'm pretty sure it just goes like the floodgates just open. Get another goal here with the main man, Adama Traore. Nice super sub. I've been actually using him at the start of some games as well. Like I changed it up after a little while once Foden went a little bit sort of quiet on me. But yeah, as you can see here, 7-4. Why not score a free kick? Make it 8-4. 8, we'll take it. So yeah, how can you be 4-all after 90 minutes and then score 4 goals against your opponent in extra time? Yeah, nice deserved win there. I'm pretty sure I got some salty messages from that guy afterwards. So GG's, man. It's a nice, easy win, I guess. So there's 7 wins. That's the last of the gameplay for the rest of this episode. Might as well have some fun now. We'll start with a red player pick for getting our 7 wins with the Premier League players. And we get ourselves 92 rated Yannick Carrasco. We've already had this guy in red. I think I've had all 3 of them in red, actually, at some point or another. And yeah, I decided to take Carrasco because he is the highest rated. Next up, we go for oh god, what is this? Is this the ultimate pack that I got? Yeah, everyone got an ultimate pack or a you know, whatever they call it, pack, loyalty pack for playing during the Futties promo. And I got an ultimate pack, got ourselves future stars Anthony in that pack. I mean, yeah, I don't think it's specifically usable at this stage. And we also get a couple 85s, 84 or so, like, not a bad ultimate pack. I've definitely had better. But then 6 PM Friday dropped, right? So we get Team 2, or whatever you want to call it, yeah. And that already dropped when I opened the ultimate pack. But yeah, as you can see, I packed one of these Team of the Season Sabitzer and a couple of other things in this pack as well. In the, I think it's like a 90,000 coin or 95,000 coin pack. And I got Sabitzer, Tavernier, and Bernardo Silva literally just after 6 o'clock. So I compared price, and I was like, I can make at least 120k from this. No. They all dropped in price, and I think that pack was just about not worth it in the end. I think it wasn't actually profit, so I made a mistake by packing that one. We go for another one, though, because we did buy it. We get another TOTS. We get Dutch centre-back from Inter. It's going to be that man, De Vrij. Which means that unless I get other TOTS and stuff in here, it's definitely not going to be worth buying this one. And I don't, you know, it drops right down to an 82. So at that stage, yeah, there's no way. Maybe once upon a time, he would have been over 95k, but not right now. Next thing on the list to do, 86 plus player pick. Was it a player pick or was it a player pack? I think it's a pick. Once I choose the Rhino thing here, it kicked me out of the servers for some reason, and then I realised, oh, there's my pack. So we get 92 Lucas Vasquez. Hey, once again, we'll take it. We just can't seem to get rid of this guy. I've had him in red, I've had him in blue, I've put him away a few times, and like, yeah, you know, we'll take it. So the next thing you're going to see, I don't know if this is a mistake or not. With Team 1, or Batch 1, whatever you want to call it, players were super cheap in the first hour, and then they slowly crept back up again. I went out on the market, and I went shopping for some good Team of the Season players from main leagues that I think could still get, like, weekend league objectives, and then those player prices shoot up. That was the idea, anyway. And, of course, I just figured the market would, like, even itself out a little bit and go back up again. It hasn't changed too much. It's gone up a little bit so far, and that's me talking a couple of days later, as I'm recording this on Sunday afternoon. But not as much as I thought it might. So I think if I was to sell all of these players right now, I would probably break even. But that's not what I aim to do. I'm going to keep hold of them until Tuesday, until we find out what the new weekend league requirements are. And then I'll see if that pushes any prices up, make some profit, maybe use them. I don't know. You know, if it's Serie A or something, maybe I'll keep that Theo Hernandez and I'll use him in the squad, because that's a great left back from Serie A and I got him for 75k. So why not end the video on an 85 times 10, right? Good fun thing to do. Couple of packs to open before we actually open it. But this is the grind, right? So you go from playing a bit of draft, doing a few milestone SBCs, objectives, getting yourself a few free packs from EA for like playing the game or whatever. And then you do one of these. What are we getting? TOTS. English. CDM? Who's this? Oh, no. Unfortunately for me, in my 85 times 10, my highest rated player was an 88 TOTS. Normally they're better than that. And trust me, we'll do some more over the next few days. Every episode we'll get at least 2 done, I think. And they're a lot of fun and they can give you some good stuff. I mean, it's good fodder. What we do is we rinse that. And actually, I did get a 91 in the pack. We rinse that stuff back through that pack again, as well as some of the other gold players that we get from playing draft and stuff. And you just top up your fodder and you get better and better stuff. Maybe that's what can get me an icon like Ronaldinho or something done. But anyway, this is to confirm exactly the team of the season players that I bought. And it is time to end up this episode. Guys, do me a huge favor, smash the thumbs up button. I'm talking 3,000 likes. It's an extra episode for you. I've got another video coming live as normal tomorrow, lunchtime, same time, 12:30 for you UK people out there. So do me a favor and smash the thumbs up. Don't forget, of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I thank you for that. And follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You can find those links down below. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. If you didn't see the video from earlier on today, you can check it in the top corner. And yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow for another episode, boys and girls. Peace.